Now, let's say you want to add scripture. Okay. So what you would do is you go back to the email and let's say you want to add the first slide. So it would be Luke 22:39. Just copy that, go back to ProPresenter, go to Bible, right here,
Yes.
go to Bible, and then just paste it right in. Now it depends on who's preaching, but for the most part, it's usually ESV.
Okay.
Um, and usually, like for yeah, see Matt, he put ESV, and then Sheridan will usually say like if he's using ESV or NLT, or like sometimes Ben, if he's preaching, he'll use like CSB, and sometimes NIV, depending on
Okay.
whoever's preaching, they'll use like different but versions. Okay.
Okay.
So for some reason they don't clarify which one they are using. I would recommend connecting with them to verify
Yeah.
which one they are going to be using, because depending on the version, it could be like way different. Like
Yeah, for
I know
sure.
CSB sometimes is like way different than like NIV, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So once they start reading it, people in the audience are like, "What the heck? I don't even know what he's
Yeah.
reading," because it's like it seems like a different verse, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So just one thing to keep an eye on. So yeah, going back to Luke 22:39, what you would do is once you've pasted it, then you just click return or enter, right?
Okay.
You just click it and then it pulls up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All this stuff is already set up, so you don't really need to mess with this stuff. So you can just keep it at verse, and then reference you keep it with verse, and then options you don't really need to do anything with options, and then you do save as. And if you already have that sermon presentation open, which I do, see how it's grayed out,
Yeah.
then what I do is just go to copy to selected presentation. So when I click
Okay.
on that, I'll show you what it does. So I click on copy to selected presentation. It's going to copy it to that to this section here. If you're trying to look for it, you just click on show. So right now it's in Bible. So if you go back to
Uh-huh.
show, it's going to go back to the where we were at. So Bible to go back show. All right. And then
Okay.
if you ever wanted to edit a specific, even if it was like music too, like let's say a verse or lyrics, you wanted to change something, you go to edit, and that's where you can edit anything. Okay.
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 All right. And then
Um,
sometimes uh the they should always be centered, right? Like I should never have to change that. Like the text, it should always be centered.
yeah, as long
Cause
as
like
it's connected to a look, then you should be good.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's
Okay.
not
Awesome.
connected to a look, then you might run into issues. But
Okay.
for the most part, yeah. If as long as you have it in the look, you're fine.
Sure. Would you mind I'm sorry, dude, but would you mind just repeating real quick about the copy part? What is that
Yeah,
for again?
the copy. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So what you would do is here I'll just do another one for example. So I'll do Luke 22:40. So let's say I'm going
Hmm.
on to the next one. Go back to Bible,
Uh-huh. Okay.
paste. So return, got the new one here.
Uh-huh.
So what it's doing is basically just adding to this sermon presentation.
Oh, okay.
So since I have it selected, I just go to save as in the bottom left and then go to copy to selected presentation. What it does is
Got
it
it.
basically just pastes it to into the that presentation.
Perfect. Thank
So
you.
yep. So then I just click on show and then now it should show on there.
Okay.
All right.